Hey guys, and welcome back to Semajical Gaming for Hogwarts Mystery Year 5. We're on episode 10 of the season now, and I'm going to try the Outer Source adventure. It's another side quest. So let's go and meet Tulip in the West Towers. Hi Tulip, you wanted to see me? Yes, so glad you could make it, Semajical Baratical. I need you to help me break into Dumbledore's office. I'm sorry? Did you say you wanted to break into the headmaster's office? Yep. Now hurry, we don't have much time. He's in the courtyard now, and he could be back any minute. Slow down, Tulip. Before we do something as rash as break into Dumbledore's office, I need to know a bit more. What's this about? Some kind of prank? No. It's much more important than a prank. This is about the future, Sir Magical Baratical. Mine and yours. I'm pretty sure we'll have no future if we break into the headmaster's office. Oh dear. Oh dear. I keep expecting someone like Professor McGonagall or Professor Snape to come marching along. Or even Mr. Filch? Is that Mrs. Norris there? Uh-oh. Nothing ever goes right when that bloomin' cat's around. Rightio, guys. We'll have to call it back after this break. Welcoming you back, guys. We are there for this task. Let me get this straight. You want to break into Dumbledore's office and steal the sorting hat? Because you're feeling nervous about the future? Exactly. Don't you think that's taking things a bit too far? I only need the hat to answer a few questions, Sir Magical Baratical. The longer I'm at Hogwarts, the more I start to wonder about the sorting ceremony. My whole life is going to be determined by a few minutes with a single piece of headwear. It occurred to me just how many students the hat has to sort, and how different we all are. There's no way the sorting hat is right 100% of the time. Well, no, it isn't, so you have a point. I bet the hat's misread a student or two. Which means I might not truly belong in Ravenclaw. And you might not truly belong in Hufflepuff. I didn't know you had doubts about your house, Tulip, but I can help you find the answers you're after. If the sorting hat was wrong, and you belong in a different house, we'll figure it out together. And that's precisely why we have to break in, Sir Magical Baratical. If we want to talk with the sorting hat, there's a simpler solution than breaking into Dumbledore's office. I'm all ears. You saw Dumbledore in the courtyard. Yes. That's how I knew the coast was clear for our break-in. Then I'll go there now and talk with him outright. Perhaps that way I can arrange an audience with the sorting hat without anyone losing house points. talk to Dumbledore. We'll skip that for now. Professor Dumbledore, may I have a word? Hello, Mr. Baratical. To what do I owe the pleasure? I was hoping to talk with you about the sorting ceremony. Oh? Yes, my friend Tulip Karasu has a few questions about the ceremony. I think that's Karasu. I'm hoping she can talk to an expert. We'd like an audience with the sorting hat. I see. The sorting hat may not be available to present at the present moment. But tell me the precise nature of Miss Karasu's concern, and perhaps I can arrange something. Well, she fears she may have been missorted. I mean, I don't think that's too hard to understand, do you? But we will have to wait until another part is ready before we can do this even. So, see you soon, guys. And we're back, guys. We're still on the same episode, obviously. But now, we're trying to arrange an audience with the sorting hat. Yeah, that was a close one, you know. Tulip wanted to break into Dumbledore's office to talk to the sorting hat. That would have been grounds for expulsion if we'd gone ahead with that. It would not have been a smart move. As a matter of fact, it would have been a very dumb move. Anyway. I think that's it for this part. So join me back here for the fourth and final part of this episode after the break. And we're back, guys, for part 4. Okay. So Miss Karasu is having doubts about her placement in Ravenclaw. As students approach their latter years at Hogwarts, it's only natural to feel uneasy about one's future. And Miss Karasu has always had an admirable skepticism when it comes to authority. Yes, she likes to come to her own conclusions. But I think a quick conversation with the sorting hat could be enough to put her at ease. Do you think that could be arranged? I appreciate you speaking with me so candidly about all of this. And I'm glad you're taking an interest in such an important tradition. But as you've taken such an interest in your friend's plight, I must ask, do you share her concerns about your placement in Hufflepuff? Now that she's brought it up, I am starting to wonder if I'm truly in the right house as well. Well, then it's good you two have each other. It can be quite alienating to feel out of place. I'll see what I can do to help. In appreciation of your honesty and forthrightness, I'll arrange for you to speak to the Sorting Hat. Assuming it's not too busy, of course. A hat can be busy, sir? Oh, I'm sure many things about the Sorting Hat will surprise you. Perhaps even what it has to say about the sorting ceremony. I'll try to keep an open mind, sir. Then I'll go prepare the hat for visitors and send for you when it's time. Brilliant! I'll get Tulip and we'll come to your office as soon as we hear from you. Talk to the Sorting Hat. Okay, this is where it's gonna get interesting. Here we go. Thanks for talking to Dumbledore and earning us an audience with the Sorting Hat, Semajical Baratical. Now we can get some answers without having to break into our headmaster's office. Though that might have been interesting. At least this way the Sorting Hat knows we're coming. Hopefully we can get some honest answers about the sorting ceremony and put your mind at ease. Ravenclaws, the encyclopedic few, the knowledgeable grouping, tosh. These rhymes are rubbish. Perhaps I'm losing my touch. Sorry to interrupt, but Dumbledore said you might be willing to speak with us. We were hoping to ask you a few questions about the sorting ceremony. Ah, Mr. Baratical, perhaps you can help me. I've been working on next year's sorting song all day. I'm stuck trying to rhyme with this line. Though wittiness cannot be taught. If you help me finish my rhyme, you can ask me any questions you like. What? You cheeky what? We gotta help the hat come up with the end of a rhyme? Oh well, if we must, we must. Here we go. Nothing rhymes with Tor. Saw. A new line must be about Ravenclaw. Though you might not realize it, life in Ravenclaw can sometimes be such a bore. There you go. So it's easy to come up with rhymes for the actual name. Looks like we'll be going into part 5, guys. So hold on tight, and I'll be back after this. And we're back, guys. Now let's see what the Sorting Hat says. Well, how about that? With just a bit of brainstorming, we've come up with two perfect options for the rhyme. Starting with, though wittiness cannot be taught, I can say either it comes easy to the academic lot, or quips the Ravenclaw have got. But I can't make up my mind which is best. I think it comes easy to the academic lot, says it all. Ravenclaws are quite bookish. That's true. It's a defining characteristic. Nicely done, Semajical. You've shown classically Hufflepuff kindness in your compliments of Ravenclaw. Now that my song is sorted, tell me what's on your mind. Tulip and I have some questions about the sorting ceremony. We're wondering if you determined we were well suited for our houses. I don't often hear from students who are unhappy with their placements. I don't have an issue with Ravenclaw, it's just that I've never tried any other house. After the sorting ceremony, students just take your word that we belong where you put us. But I don't even know how you came to your decision. All due respect, of course. Of course. A student in the wrong house would be a dire situation indeed. But luckily, we don't have to worry about that. Why's that? Because it's never happened. What about Peter Pettigrew? I'm pretty sure he was in the wrong house. If you don't believe me, I suppose you'll just have to go and see for yourself. Now, I thank you for your help with my song. Feel free to drop in any time and say hello again. Hello? Mr. Hat? That's right, Mr. Garrison. Okay. I think it's gone to sleep. Or it's ignoring us. Perhaps we've offended it. Or we're on to something. I think it's obvious we've touched a nerve. The hat's gone into hiding. Yes, it's not telling us everything. Perhaps it's just tired. Perhaps the hat's just tired. I don't think we can be sure we touched a nerve. I haven't spent enough time talking to hats to know if this isn't normal. Perhaps not, but I still have a lot of questions. Luckily, the hat gave me an idea of how to settle this without his help. It did? Yes, but we'll need a solid plan if this idea is going to work. Meet me in the Great Hall and we'll figure out exactly how to get to the bottom of this. Is that a good idea? Hi, Semajical Baratical. Thanks for meeting me. I've been thinking a lot about what the Sorting Hat said before it went quiet on us. It said we should take a look around, so that's exactly what I intend to do. It seems easy enough. There's plenty of students to look at here. But I don't want to just look at them, Semajical Baratical. I want to study the houses firsthand and learn all I can about each of them. That sounds like a very Ravenclaw thing to do, Tulip. Are you sure you don't belong there? Then we'll know for certain if you belong in Hufflepuff and I belong in Ravenclaw. The Hath just told us that very thing. How can you not believe it? Or if the Sorting Hat just put me in the same house as my parents. You didn't say anything about your parents before. That's because this isn't about them, it's about me and my future. Alright, well, if you think studying the other houses will help, I'm in. Brilliant. I knew I could count on you. We just need to figure out the best way of learning about each house and what it means to belong there. Why don't you just talk to the heads of houses? Or the prefects. I'm sure they'll be able to give you the information you seek. But good luck getting any information on Slytherin from Professor Snape. Yeah, there you go. That's it for this episode though, guys. We'll continue that in the next episode. So until then, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a magical time.